Chai,
Chai,
chai me,
chai me,
chai me bin,
chai me, babe,
chai me bin.
chai me, babe.
Yapping all the way, yeah, I've got the whole day. Chai,
Chai,
chai me bin,
chai me, babe.
chai me bitch.
Hello and welcome to episode 16 of
Chai me bitch.
So on this very special episode of Chai Me Bitch, we have the Chai, we have me, and also the bitch. Good save, right? Good save. So clearly today I have my mom with me, and she has very graciously accepted this offer to be on my podcast. And she has actually been listening to all my previous episodes. She usually does it like at night at 2 a.m. when she's about to sleep. So she never makes it through the whole episode. She just watch a bit. Then the next day she'll be like, I watched your episode, you know? And I'm like, okay, mom, sure. Yeah, and they'll tell me one thing I said. Cannot. So yeah, she's a huge fan, clearly. And yeah, today we are here shooting in the morning actually. So she took the time to come down. So thanks for being here, ma'am.
You're welcome.
And of course, shout out the whole team behind the camera right now: Jaden, John, Jean, producer Jean, of course. And we also have shout out to Audio Technica for the amazing equipment that you see on camera. And today's chai is also sponsored by my mother. So she made chai in the morning, put it in a flask, and then she brought it here. And we have a botched teapot. Don't know if you can see, but the cover don't fit the teapot. But yeah, anyways, Jean, could you help us pour some chai so we can cheers and begin this episode? So Jean helped to prep a lot of the questions for this episode, and later we have a little game. We're gonna do like a who's more likely to. So we're gonna have a whiteboard situation, and then my mom and I are gonna write like me or herself. You know, we're gonna answer random questions about, I don't know lah, I guess about my childhood, things that we don't usually talk about, and I guess I'm gonna find out a couple of things for sure. So that's what Jean has prepped for us, and thank you for pouring the chai. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. Tastes like home. Really does though. My mom has a standard routine of making chai at 4 p.m. And on the weekends, like if like me and my brother are both home, then she'll make chai and some snacks. So yeah, it's been a while. The first few episodes were all chai sponsored by my mom. So today, episode 16, we're back with your chai. So thank you.
Welcome.
And yeah, hi. How are
Hi.
you today?
Very good.
Really not.
Yes.
It's funny because we came from the same house and we reached here and I act like I never talked to her all day. So this episode is actually coming out like a day before Labor Day. And it's going to be a Labor Day special because like 27 years ago, my mom was in labor with me. So this is a Labor Day special. Thank you for giving birth to me, by the way, in case no one else has thanked you for that. So yeah, I want to ask you the story about you being in labor with me. How was that? How was that for you?
For me, well, I got to go back to think about it. Well, it's a exciting moment.
Not in pain, man.
Not exactly. I enjoyed that moment. I very glad, I went through a very smooth labor.
Oh, smoother than Subi's lah. My brother, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
His was a longer period and yours was, I think, morning 5 o'clock. I went to hospital and I delivered you about 9 in the morning.
10:50. I remember my birth
Around
set.
there. Yeah, around
News, this
there.
one. Around there. Okay, so actually for people who haven't watched like my previous videos with me and you, I guess can you introduce yourself to people watching? Like, what do you want to say about yourself?
Well, I'm the mom of Pretty Pleased, and I have an older son that is Pretty Pleased brother.
Yes, Subhash, by the way, his name.
Subhash.
Yeah. Just in case. Yeah.
And well, I never treated them different. They are always equal.
This sounds so
Exactly.
defensive.
No, yeah. This is what
Nobody
she said.
asks.
Oh, yeah, nobody asked, but then I got to still say this. Like, some families, they say, oh, boys are different from girls, so boys get better privilege than girls. I say, no way.
not true.
I always tell them, half of myself goes to Preeti, half of myself goes to Subhash.
Okay,
So,
let's
right
switch
and
it
left.
to like a 70-30, okay?
Hey, come on, don't say 70-30.
No, we need to
It's
change it up.
50-50.
Okay, whatever. Then my dog got nothing. Okay,
Oh.
nothing. I've forgotten. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I wanted to ask you. I don't know. If I were a boy instead, what would you have named me? Yes.
Named you.
Yeah.
The first one is Subhash, and you are Sabash.
I don't
No,
think anybody would have wanted to do that. Huh, really? If I was
Yes.
a boy? Huh?
No, you honest.
So luckily I'm a girl. lah.
Girl.
Yeah, pretty isn't that great after all. But I got bullied for my name, right?
Why?
But you remember, right?
Yeah, people come around and says, "Hey, you're pretty, yeah. So where's handsome?"
Okay, that's not
Yes,
bullying.
sometimes.
That was the
Yes,
fun
it-
parts of my name. But people got say, "Oh, pretty ugly." People got say that kind of thing. I was
They
11.
not
mum.
in front of me, lah.
Of course
They know.
lah. Yeah,
they know.
they
I'll let
bully me behind your back, lah. Of course.
maybe your classmates.
Yeah,
Or, you know,
not strangers, lah. They don't know my name, what? Okay, so what was I like as a child?
Cute, beautiful. Your brother is very possessive. Never let anybody get near you.
As he should, yeah.
Yeah. Anybody comes or carry you, say, "No, my sister, my sister."
Losers, yeah.
He always quickly wants to grab you. Then I will always the other side getting worried where he's going to drop you. So I'll tell him, "Please sit down. Please sit down." Then
Drop me right here.
yeah.
Must be.
So I'll ask him to sit down on and wherever he is and put you on his lap. So at least he
Yeah.
can hold you.
Yeah, not that much damage if I drop lah. Okay. Yes. Wait, so was I cuter than Subi?
Well, you're a girl, so you're
I thought
cute.
just now no different standard.
No
Girl, boy,
difference.
same.
You're still cute.
Yeah lah, of course I am lah. So what are some like funny stories? Like did I do anything damn like ridiculous as a kid?
Ridiculous. I would say you. You scribble on the chair.
At home?
Yes, as a dining chair, as a new dining chair. What you do, you say, "I will sit here." I said, "No, you sit this side, Subhash sit that
I
side."
will sit here.
Yeah, then what you did exactly,
What?
You took something and you wrote your name on the chair.
Oh, like carve
Sure.
out.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Carve
You
out
did-
my name.
Yes, you put Preeti, it's a pencil, using a pencil and you wrote it there.
Then erase lah.
You can.
Oh, I
My
carved it in the
God.
wooden chair lah.
In the wooden chair,
Okay,
how
okay.
to erase, my
Then
dear.
how?
Then I said, "Why you did that?" Because mommy said, "This is my chair, I can sit here."
Wow,
I said, "Oh my." Then you knew I was angry and you went quickly under the table and you sat down. You didn't want to come out.
that's quite cute.
Yeah, you didn't want to come out. I said, "Preeti, come out." Then I explained to you, next time you shouldn't do that. Either you sit or your brother sit is still the same because it's a family. That's all.
It's some like
Okay.
Disney Channel Lion King shit. Like some weird. No, but that's quite precious though.
Really?
But did I do anything very horrible?
Very horrible.
Like what made you very angry at me?
There's one incident when you were in kindergarten.
What did I do? Okay, kindergarten, I don't care. Whatever you say, I won't
Okay.
be upset. Too young.
You pick up a bad word from your classmate.
I don't think it was kindergarten. I think it was I think it was early primary school. Then you put me in Tianxia Chinese tuition. Then I'm naming and shaming, okay? Then got some Chinese boy. I mean, I was the only non-Chinese person there lah. So then there was some boy teach me the F word. Then I remember I
Yes.
came home, then I said
Then you and your brother were
remember that.
playing something. Then your brother snatched it from you, and you simply used that word at your brother.
Wow.
I heard it. I came to you and I said, "Preeti, what did you say?" Then you look at me. You dare not to repeat the word. Then I said, "Do you know what is the meaning and why did you use it at your brother?" You didn't want to answer me, and I was very annoyed. I make you stand at the corner.
At home?
And the punishment was what? You still can remember? I went to the kitchen. I took a chili from the fridge,
Oh, yeah.
washed it, and bring it to you.
At least you
I-
washed it.
And I told you it's a bad word. You shouldn't be using that. Then you cried. I said, no. You got to eat this chili.
You got it.
And
I'm
I
quite
give
scared.
it to you, and you just hold it on your hand, and you're looking at me and looking at your brother, looking at me and looking at your brother, and your brother immediately took that chili from you and he bite it for you. You remember that?
Okay, I remember the story quite differently. I remember another incident where both me and my brother like said something like we use vulgarities at home. Then my mom locked us in our room and gave us 2 chilies and asked us to eat the chili. And then I didn't eat mine, and Subi helped me. so I remember that very clearly. Like he also was getting punished, and then he just helped me take my punishment also. But I don't
I didn't
remember.
know.
I don't remember this. Like just
Yes.
me. Then he saved me or
Yeah,
whatever. Some
he
hero.
did. He bite for you. Then I saw it. Then I said, stop it. Then I stopped and I called
Tried
both
to
of
be
you.
hero, so cannot.
Yeah, I called both of you and I explained to you, and I said next time don't use words that's not taught in school.
How do you feel about the fact that today I have sound effects like this?
Fuck it up, sis. Fuck it up.
So I don't, you don't answer.
As time passed, listen, as time passes, and I know, and no point of me saying, hey, stop saying that word, stop saying that word. It's useless. Because everywhere I go, I move around, the youngsters are using such terms.
Correct.
So what is the point of me controlling my children? Say, hey, don't use that, and trying to be angel? No.
But
So I said, no. When the word is used at home, I will say it's language.
Yeah.
Mind your language. Wherever I am, when I hear the word, straight away I say, mind your language, please.
yeah.
Especially my son and my daughter will quickly say,
No, it's especially your son.
especially lah. Okay,
Is
let's
it-
say my son, Subhash will say, sorry, mom. I'm sorry, mom. I will get this kind of reply.
Yeah, but we still. I feel like now we're way older. Like I'm 26, my brother's 28, he's 29 already. But yeah, literally at home we still do things where like he will anyhow point me middle finger. Then I'll be like, Mom, do you see that? So that still happens
It
in my
still
house
happens.
today. And then he will like wait till my mom's not looking, and then he will like whisper some vulgarity. Like he still does that. It's the same things that I feel like we've been doing for the last 10 years. Still happens. So but I don't know why we act like we are scared of like some punishment when clearly we only need to be scared of like conditional warnings and K. Shanmugam lah. So yeah, anyways, next thing I wanted to ask you is were there any like typical like were there any more stories? Like maybe not things that made you angry or like punishments or what, but like was there anything that was very precious, like very cute, something sweet that I did as a kid? Because I don't know anything nice. I only know all the botch stories.
I can show you a picture.
Oh, so this is your favorite picture of us?
Yes. This is the favorite picture.
Can show here. This camera.
And this one,
I'm damn cute, yeah.
she's asking me to open that container for her. Inside there's murku. And she
Really,
can't open.
meh?
Yeah, she can't open it. So she bring it to me. Mommy, please, please, you know.
So this
And
is
she
my
lean-
please open
Yes.
Morocco face.
She asked me to open the container for her, and to take out that crispy murku from it.
What? So why
And I was doing something. I was really doing something, and she came to me, and she asked me. I said, "Okay, wait." I told her. She was really. I should say, it is very cute. She's very, very cute girl.
She never say was, she said is. That's so sweet. Thank you.
She is. She is still up to today. She's a cute girl.
Okay. But honestly this is also my favorite picture of my mom and I because
Is it?
I know so basically at home my mom has a full like system of photo albums. Literally if you open one of the cupboards you see identical like size like albums and they're labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 everything until like 20 something or 30 something, and the dates are written there. So like album 1 will be from 1992 to 1993 that kind of thing, but maybe not one whole year lah, but my mom remembers the months, because she also looks back at the picture and can see, oh, okay, it was my brother's birthday, it was my birthday. So she knows those
In order,
the period of when those pictures were taken. So yeah, it's all super organized but chronologically, and if I want to see my secondary school days, I go take album 13 that I probably can find. So yeah, and I think now my mom's reorganizing everything because we're gonna like move house in a couple of months. So she's reorganizing this whole system to like make it more compact and like have fewer actual albums. So my mom would like randomly go print out and blow up like some pictures that she really likes lah, and then these would be like random laminated like A3 size or like the A4 size pictures. And yeah, so this was always one that I remember as a blown up picture somewhere in the house. And I didn't think my mom would find it so quick, but I was like, I whispered to her last night, maybe the one with the watering can, because I always thought my mom was casually watering plants and I just hopped on her trying to help. I always thought this was the story, and now I look properly, I'm like, this is not a watering can, it's a full-on container. That is Moroku. So I never knew the backstory of this picture, but honestly, I am damn cute lah. So how young was I in this picture?
That's about 3
Huh? So big?
3 years old, yeah.
3, I got teeth to eat Moroku. I didn't know. I don't know how when people grow teeth. Okay, so what's your all-time favorite memory? It doesn't have to be a childhood memory. It can be recent also. But what's your favorite memory of me and you?
Me and you.
By
we
me and
went
you,
to-
I mean no, Subi.
Yes.
Yes. Come.
We went to Japan.
Oh yeah.
We went
Oh
together.
my gosh. Okay, honestly,
Oh, no.
highlight of my career because like I think I don't know. I think that was probably one of the most exciting things I did
Exciting,
because
yeah.
in my whole life, like as a child, I always wanted to go to Disneyland. And the last time my family and I traveled, like a family holiday, was really, I think we were in secondary school.
Secondary school,
So
yeah.
it was a good 10 over years ago lah. And then it's like never in my life thought I would be overseas with my mom, just two of us. And we
Yeah.
went to Japan, we went to Tokyo Disneyland. Disneyland has been on my bucket list my whole life. That was my first time going to Disneyland with my mom. And this was just 2018, 2018, I think. Yeah, so it was October 2018. So this is 3 years ago. We went
Yeah.
to Japan. It came up because a client reached out. They were like, "Hey, like let's film a whole campaign. How about we send you and your mom to Japan?" It was Klook. So shout out to Klook. Thank you for thinking of my mom and I. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And we filmed everything. So
Every-
everything was documented because it was a job, like it was a gig, a client thing. So I'm damn lucky because I can just go search "Pretty Please Mom Japan" and on Google and I can find family vacay things. What was your favorite part of the trip?
Oh, one is Disneyland.
Yeah.
Then the other one was we went go skating.
We went, go-karting.
Go-karting,
Yes. So they have the whole like in Shibuya, like the streets of Shibuya,
Streets.
you can just ride a go-kart and then you
Yeah.
can dress up as any character you want.
Character.
What do you dress up as?
No, I didn't put on their clothes. I was just wearing shorts.
Nowhere. Okay, my mom definitely wore some random mascot thing, but I just don't remember what. Yeah, I can't remember. I'll find a picture, and then this is the moment where we will put it on screen. I will find a picture because it's online anyway. I'll
But
find
we
it.
went to the temple. Yes, we put on.
Oh
kimono.
yeah. My
But
mom
in the
wore a kimono. Like they had a whole workshop.
But I was a
thing.
bit scared because it was night.
Yeah.
Riding in a very heavy vehicle, so moving around.
Yeah.
I said no. I'm just be normal. I just wear my own
Be
clothes.
normal, sia.
I
Bus
don't
like
want.
you're not normal.
I don't want to put on any
Yeah.
any of their clothes. But you did put on.
Yeah, I did. I remember.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
you know, following the leader.
Yeah.
I was really, I wasn't myself, to be very honest,
Yeah. No, and the thing is, I cannot remember my mom driving. So my mom
Oh,
has a
yeah.
driver's license, obviously, and you need an actual license to do the go-karting in
Go-karting
Japan
in
because
Japan.
you need to convert your license, get an international one or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you can ride a go-kart in Japan. So yeah, my mom obviously had an actual license, but my whole childhood, I mean, I have no recollection of my mom driving a car. So clearly it's been very, very long. So for my mom to go-karting on the streets of Japan is damn ambitious lah. It's like, you're really alongside cars. Like really, there's no special lane for you. You just take maybe the leftmost lane. But like it's really, you're just in the middle of the streets. And the city lights in Japan is really
Japan, oh, yeah.
intense. Yeah.
That was something really interesting, I would say. But the scary moment was there, but then I
Yeah.
still enjoyed it very much.
Okay, so another shocking part of the trip was when we went to Disneyland and my mom does this thing where she's way too brave when it comes to roller coasters. So my mom would stand there and then she'll be like, yeah, can, this one can. She would just stand there like, she won't even ask about the coaster. She won't even ask, this one go upside down. She won't ask anything. She'll just be like, no lah, let's go lah, this one will be cute, this one will be cute. And then I'm damn stressed because I feel like for me, the older I get, the more conscious I am of danger. Like last time, I anything also will do, but I still like roller coasters now, but I will stand there and be like, let me watch them
Let
go
me
a while
walk.
first, or like let me see how they react when they come out. If they cannot walk, then I don't want. So I'm quite critical about these things. Then my mom just anyhow the space.
"Come,
don't know
let's
what.
go, let's go."
Was it
Oh, we
Splash
went,
Mountain or Space
Mount-
Mountain
yeah,
or what? It was
something.
full darkness. The whole ride was. I mean, you are literally in a place that's pitch black, and all you see, they just make it look like a galaxy, lah.
Yeah.
So when you are on this coaster, all you look at are stars, like
Stars
fake
and
stars.
fake-
It's intense.
I went.
My mom
I
was
like
like,
it.
I was screaming my lungs out. My mother just like laughing the whole time. I don't even understand her. Like, I'm like, do I know this woman? Why she's so brave? Yeah, it was quite scary. I don't get it. Yeah, so that's definitely one of like my. I forgot that we did that because I mean I don't
I did.
casually think about it all the
And,
time. But
we
it's
went
like-
to the temple.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Oh, and that was the first time I see my mom eat Japanese food.
Yeah.
My mom tried. That's the first time seeing her eat sushi, eat ramen, like everything. Because my mom doesn't do that on a normal day. Like if my mom, we usually eat at home a lot, and obviously back in Singapore, like we always eat at home, and my mom cooks all the time. But if we go out also, it's quite standard. Like we'll go to places that like have things that confirm my mom will eat one. Like there will be enough options. It's always like a somewhere that has Western food kind of thing. So we never ever try cuisines like
Cuisines
that.
like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
like Korean foods.
Korean
maybe
food.
Thai food is the most like
Yeah.
exotic thing I can think of that my mom eats and is super okay with. Yeah, but Japanese food I was like, okay, I don't think my
That was
mom's
the first time.
gonna be okay eating anything raw, first of all. And watching her eat ramen, she was a bit like, don't really know if she like. But then now I think okay
Yeah,
lah. Like
I did.
You would
I
eat
did
it.
try. Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, the Japan trip was a highlight of
Really?
our relationship. Because my brother wasn't there, so it was like perfect. Yeah, it's a bonding.
Bonding.
Good time. Yeah, so it was. Yeah, so
Really
we was
enjoyed
holding down the fort at home alone. Yeah, like I remember that. It was a good time. Yeah.
Good time together.
So another thing that is a very big part of our relationship is the fact that my mom and I are both Virgos.
Oh.
So it's. I don't know. I definitely love reading into horoscopes, but I'm not obsessed. But at home, in my household, my brother also is quite interested in horoscopes. So he always gives us so much shit for being Virgos. He will
yeah.
always, every time anything happens, or like, even if it's a joking kind of argument, then he'll be like, you're Virgo, or like that one. And
True.
that happens in my house every week at least. And my dog also Virgo. So I wish I was joking. She born same day as me, really. So like he would say all three of you Virgo. He would put us all in one group, and then he's the only Pisces at home, so he will always say all that kind of shit. So now like do you think that we are very similar because we're both Virgos?
I would say I'm a August Virgo and you are a September
She's one of
Virgo.
those, huh? Wow, my mom really pulling all the like. So this episode is the tarot card reading part 2, astrology reading.
Well, I would say almost lah. Almost.
We're quite similar.
It's quite similar.
But what were you like at 26? So at my age, do you remember like what were you like? Like what do you like to do? What were your hobbies? Do you remember all these things?
Oh, my hobbies are a lot.
Like what?
Baking, watching movies, never miss any latest movie, listening to music,
Sewing?
sewing,
Yeah,
making
sew-
whatever
sew a
comes
lot.
out. Oh, I quickly go and buy the material and stitch myself that dress.
Yeah.
You know, the sort of things. Yeah.
Well, honestly, there's like I cannot imagine being that invested. In it. I guess it's my job, like, right? Making videos. I'm equally
Making
invested
videos,
in
yes,
that.
but I don't think
Yeah.
you have the patience to sit down and sew or make a dress for yourself. No way. Say,
Yeah.
I rather
Actually-
go to shop and buy, man.
Actually, that's our biggest. I think that's our biggest like difference.
Difference, yeah.
I am damn impatient, which I don't think a lot of people know, because I think only the people in my
I
house
know.
suffer the brunt of this. I must admit. So I'm very hot tempered at home, and I'm very like. I'm always stressed out. I'm always wilding out. Like I'm
Yeah.
always like
Mommy is the other way. When mommy is hot-tempered, I just keep quiet.
Yeah.
I just keep quiet
Correct.
and I just... When the moment I keep quiet, what are the answer I get? You say, why are you quiet?
Not
Oh,
me,
you're
not me.
rolling
This,
your
my,
eyes.
This my brother,
I
not me.
said,
not me.
no, I just want to be quiet. I don't
Yeah.
want to hurt your feelings. That's all.
Yeah.
That's only my answer.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah,
You're
actually, that's
hot-tempered.
true.
Actually, I'm very quiet.
But I also do the same thing where, like, I guess in a public setting or in a social setting with friends and other people, if I'm not feeling it or I'm really like in a damn bad mood, I'm very quiet. But that's why I really feel like I'm only hot tempered, only damn impatient, only all these things
At home.
And
Yeah,
I notice
that's
it also.
because
I'm
she
not gonna
knows-
act. I'm not gonna act like it's not true. It's true.
She knows the mother is very quiet.
No, I just
Like
know
for
that.
me,
You already
when-
see the worst part of me. I don't care. Yeah.
When I get angry outside also, and I really want to stir up, then I say, so what do you want me to do?
Actually, yeah, we're the opposite. Because in public settings, my mom would just say only.
What do you want me to
and
do?
Then I damn stressed outside. I'll be like, can you not, mom? I got this. Like, I can handle this. Can you just don't say anything, please? So yeah, we're really opposite.
Opposites,
I
yeah.
will only do this to the closest people, which is actually very unfair because they don't deserve it. But then my mom will only do this to outside people, like people she don't know. Then you don't mess with my family kind of
Yeah,
vibes.
I said, what do you want me
Yeah.
to do? So
Yeah.
what? Huh? If it's wrong, it's wrong. So
Yeah.
what can you do something about? If you can do something about it, please do.
Yeah, no, I
Is
used
that-
to be so scared when my mom had to call any customer service people. Like last time when, like years ago lah, maybe like 10 years ago, so I wasn't the one calling Singtel or StarHub or doing all these things. Yeah, so my mom would, when she was on the phone, I'll be like, this person, I feel so bad for this person on the other side who pick up, who is at work today, who sway, kind of my mother's call. I feel so bad because my mom really would just, yeah, so what do you want me to do? Yeah, like classic Asian mom vibes, you know. Then I just very stressed. Then I'll be sitting there, then I'll walk past in my house and I'll be like, relax, like mom, relax. Like it's fine, it's not her fault. You know, I have to have that person's back when I don't even know what's happening on the call. So really my mom was very like don't mess with us vibes since we were kids, yeah. So I think that's probably where I got it. And I do the same thing back to her.
No,
At home.
actually, I don't stand nonsense. lah.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I mean-
something that must be logic is okay. There's some things is not logic. You don't try to tell me that you know everything and you
Yeah.
are trying to teach me.
Yeah.
I say everybody is learning things every day.
Yeah.
So I feel, you can be more polite or say, okay, it's my mistake. Okay, what do you think? How shall we do?
Yeah.
That's how you approach. It's not that, hey, I'm telling you so many times, what are you not doing?
I'm scared.
Then I can't take that.
Yeah. All I gotta say is
Yes, bitch.
that in a good way. Yeah. Okay, so I think now we've clearly gotten to know my mom quite a bit. So Jean has actually prepared a little like who's most likely to kind of game.
Okay.
So she's gonna ask us a whole bunch of questions,
Okay.
and all we need to do is write on the whiteboard whether it's ourselves or the other person. So I will write me or mom, and you will write me or Pretty.
Okay.
Whichever it sounds like, you just write. So let's play the game now.
Okay, so the first question is, who is messier?
Right, big, ma'am. This one. Okay, I'm ready.
Can?
Are you ready?
Wait.
She rethinking. Maybe because I rush her, then she gets so change to me. So you just write me or Pretty. That's it. Just whichever. Clearly she's taking a while. I think her answer's Pretty. Okay, 3, 2, 1. What? Correct. Correct. Don't know if it's a good thing lah. Okay, so I really think both my mom and I are very messy in our own ways. In our own ways, okay? But I don't know how to say this because I genuinely feel like I live in an organized mess. Like, I don't laugh at me lah.
What?
No, like I know where most of the time I know where my things are. And if I don't know, it's really because other people touch my things. And by other people, I mean my mother. So, no, and most of the times if I cannot find something, it's usually clothes. And my mom will like, if she wants to like, if she iron clothes ready, then she will say like, sometimes she'll bring it to my room, then she'll put it, sometimes it's in my brother's room, like he'll have some random woman's clothes in his room all, then I'll be like, it's mine, it's all mine. I'll be like, I haven't seen this top in 5 months. Things like that will happen, and that's most of the time where I'm always yelling, Mom, I cannot find this, it's always clothes. Yeah, but sometimes it's things like camera, my own camera equipment at home. I will know where it is, but my brother will call me at like 10 p.m. and be like, Pretty, where's your camera? Can I borrow? Then when I tell him, he come to my room, then he starts whining. Your room is such a mess, I don't know where any of your things is. I cannot find. So those things will happen, and then I feel very like sad. But then I'm like, but I know, and I was right. I know it's exactly where I said it was gonna be. It's just it's inconvenient for other people. Yeah. So my room is really, I really hate it when people come to my room when I'm not ready because it's a mess. Like only I can accept it. Yeah, and my dog. Yeah. So we're fine. Everyone else hates it, like my mom. Okay, next one.
Okay, the next question is, who is more likely to finish the carton of milk and then put it back in the fridge?
If my mom doesn't get the right answer for this, right, I'll be so offended.
Finish the milk and put it back.
Yeah, so empty container, put back in the fridge. I think you know the correct answer, the real correct answer. Ignore all our rules, just write the correct answer. That's all I gotta say to you. Okay, ready? Okay. Yes, thank you. It's not me, sia. I get so angry.
So do I.
Yeah, no, he literally does. It sounds like such an American thing, right? Like, oh, carton of milk, then you never finish. My mom would make milk, like from milk powder kind she'll make. Then she only makes skim milk because my brother like. There's one special container in the fridge. And some days I just want to maybe drink some milk and eat some biscuits, you know. It will have like this much of it. I'll be so... Not very enough for my dog, yeah. Like I spill on the floor, so she will walk away. She don't want to lick. Too little. It's so rude. This happens way too often. And it's come to a point where I don't even drink the milk in the house. I'm like, I will go and make my own Milo. I'll go make some other drink. I'm not touching this container because I'll regret it eventually. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for writing the correct answer.
This is something that really happens in the house.
Exactly.
Right?
Thanks. Okay, next one.
Okay, who do you think is more likely to survive in the wild?
Okay, I know.
I mean, with both of us?
Yeah, it's always both of us, but just now was Subi, so we must write Subi.
Okay.
Yeah, this one don't write Subi, please. Don't.
I know.
Just me or you. Yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It's for sure you. I'm not gonna fight this. I'm really not high maintenance or anything like that, but my mom is just very innovative. Yeah, like growing
You
up.
got to survive, you know. You got to fight through lah. Whether you know the place or you don't know the place, you know. You got to find a way to survive.
Yeah. And I obviously don't see this in the way. I mean, growing up, I never had to see my mom survive in a very like wild way or anything like that.
Yeah,
But I mean, innovative in like a lot of things nobody in my house would think of, and my mom would think of some interesting way. Or like my mom used to have a pulley system. Like we used to. Okay, we always live in low floors in all our HDB like flats. And like we move a lot of times, but we always live in low floors. And my mom always did this thing where she literally would have like, don't know how to say, you know, like one of those, like the toilet roll kind of thing, but a thicker and longer and harder one.
No.
Sounds very
It's a
bad.
nylon rope.
No, but the roll that you had. Okay, basically.
It's a roll to roll it up right at the top.
Yeah.
When I let it down, I have a small bucket.
S-hook and a S-hook.
S-hook. So, you know, especially when my husband finish marketing or something that, you know, he wants to rush out. So what I do, I will put down this pulley system down, then he put it inside, whatever, then he got to rush off, then I pull it up, so I no need to go down.
Yeah.
And the same thing, sometimes the children forget something, then they say, oh, I forget, I'm coming back. Then I say, okay, you no need to come to the kitchen window. Then I quickly send it down.
And
off.
we lived at level 3 at this point, so imagine how our level 2 neighbors felt. Literally a rope will come down every day at 5 p.m. Then my dad will come home from where, then he just buy food or something. Like he want to pass us the dinner first, but he got a call to take downstairs. Then my mom will put the hook, and dinner is coming up to it. This felt like some like back in the 80s thing, right? This was happening my whole childhood. Like, and my brother and I, all our activities revolve around the house. So like we will be downstairs playing basketball. Then we need a water refill. My mother put water bottle in this basket. Yeah, it's really like, it was so useful.
So useful.
And it really didn't affect anyone unless like, and our downstairs neighbors didn't really hang their clothes out.
Never.
So it
Most
was
of
like,
the time they are not there.
yeah, so it was very like, it wasn't affecting anyone, didn't touch anything. And my mom also used to give a lot of like, all the migrant workers that were working in our estate, or if there are any renovations going on, she would always like wave at them from the window and be like, y'all eat already? And then she would just ask them to, come, I give you food. Then she would pack for them. So it was very, everyone in the
they are
neighborhood
working so
knew it.
hard,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know the weather sometimes so hot.
Yeah.
Then I say, so hot. How are they going to have cold drinks? Then I say, okay, I make some ribena, some
Yeah.
orange juices, send it down. It's so happy. They drink, they eat. I mean, we are fortunate enough. We have it at home. They are working so hard. Why not share it a little bit? No harm.
Yeah, and everyone in the estate knew, like, really, and we were friends with everyone, like all the workers in our estate also. They knew me and my brother. They treated us so well. They
Yeah.
always say hi to us when we're walking home from school. Like, it was such a nice neighborhood and vibe to live in, just cause my mom was extremely nice and we had a police system. So everyone thought it was cool lah. Neighbors were looking, but nobody had anything to say, cause they probably thought like, hey, why I never think of that first, So it was a very interesting. We haven't done that in a while, but I feel like we're gonna move soon. Let's do that at a new house. it's a low floor again. Let's do that again. Yeah. Okay, next one. I love how we've been getting everything correct. Like all our answers correct. Like, I admit
Hopefully.
when I'm wrong. Okay, next one.
Okay, next one. Who does Maxi love more?
Damn roots, yeah, Jean. Okay, ready? I think it's damn rude that she wrote herself because she will be the first person to say she hates the dog the most. I hate her. Oh, Maxi rude. My mom will use all the Tamil vulgarities on my dog. Like, she will call her like water buffalo in Tamil. She will call her all the bad words in Tamil. Hey, please. It's all the words that every Indian child, it's a rite of passage. All our parents call us this before when we were kids.
I say, look at the buffalo. How she
In Tamil. Say in Tamil. Say the word. So you can trigger all the Indian kids listening. Say.
Irma.
Yeah, it's like, hey, Yerma. Like, my mom would just yell. Then I would be like, I would just be sitting there. in my
Well, what
house
she
like,
does, I'm in the kitchen. So she will come, she will look around, see nobody watching, and she got a pea tray, And she see nobody's watching. She won't go to the tray to do it, She just walk there and she just squat and pee and quickly run.
But
When I hear the sound, I quickly pee. I say, Maxi, then she will run upstairs quickly and take cover in Pretty's room. And she won't come.
I think she loves me the most because she hides with me
She hides.
all the time. Yeah.
She's the protector.
That's why.
But when she sees me when coming back from school or coming back from shopping and all that, oh my, she will jump and jump and
Yeah.
jump until I tell her, enough Maxi, enough, sit down. Then she will sit. Other than that, she will jump and jump and jump until then Pretty will say, Ma, quickly say something, Ma.
Like,
Quickly
acknowledge,
say."
my mother will not acknowledge Maxi's existence. She
Because
literally
I'm
is
caring so-
pouncing on my mother. Then my mother will just, hey, stop it, hey, that kind of thing. Then I'm like, Mommy, say hi. Like, just hello. Then Maxi will lose her mind. She'll be so happy.
Because her food is prepared by me. Then she knows.
Yeah.
Mommy goes to the kitchen and the blender is on. She knows, Mommy is doing my food. Then she will come to the kitchen
Mommy
door.
is doing my food.
Then she will just sit there and wait and wait and wait. Then I will tell her, it's not for you. Doesn't mean I put blender, it's for you.
Damn mean. Okay, so I will literally just last night I carry Maxi like a baby and Maxi is very heavy. So it's damn pain. Like, so I was carrying and walking, then I say, Mommy, just touch her. Like, that's me every time. I would just be like, just touch her. Like, okay, just touch her paw. Just touch her paw. Like, I always be negotiating with my mom to like, just show her a little bit more affection, Then Maxi will lose her mind. Maxi will be like, oh my God, is my mom really touching me? Like, she cannot take it. Yeah, so my mom is very like tough love with Maxi. That's why I think Maxi yearns for her love the most. Like, she knows she can get it from me. She knows she can get it from my brother. Any of my friends also she can get it from. But she knows that for my mom, it's very like, I hope I'm impressing her today. I really hope my mom loves me today. That kind of vibe. So, yeah, my mom really very, very like, what are you doing? She's drawing a face on this. No, but yeah. My mom is very tough love with Maxi,
Tough,
so
yeah.
Maxi appreciates the love the most. Yeah, but she loves us all lah. She's insane. Ask Jean. She's insane when she sees Jean also. She really loves people.
She loves it.
Yeah. Okay, next one.
Okay, next one. Who is the better cook?
if my mom wants to be very rude, sure, right? I know what sure, right?
I wanted to write Preeti's mom.
Wow, that would have been good. Okay lah, okay lah.
Just say.
This one is, I won't even say anything, but I won't even try to step in the kitchen if my mother's in the kitchen. I try and offer help, also offended. I try and cook something, also my mom will stand there watching everything I do. Then she'll say, you sure you don't want to take that one first? You don't eat this one. Like, that's how my mom will offer help. Very pegro one. Yeah, but when my mom is the best cook I know, so I cannot complain, right? I should stay out of the kitchen because she's
spoil
amazing at everything she makes. Don't spoil the what? Huh? Don't spoil everyone's appetite. Okay, you win on this one.
Okay, last one. Who is more sentimental?
Who is?
More sentimental. Wow, this one tough. My answer very bad, sorry.
My answer bad also.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Me Miss P I think it's both of us
Oh,
But-
anyway. More she.
Okay lah, maybe. Okay, this one might be a triggering story, but I will just go very briefly, touch and go with this story. But basically, my mom and I definitely both keep a lot of like keepsake, a lot of memory kind of thing. Like, yeah, we do that a lot. So my mom does it a lot with photos and albums and like trophies, awards, all these things. My mom will have showcased the worth of gifts, wedding gifts, glassware, things like that. But I'm very like random things. I keep a lot of like notes, a lot of my birthday gifts since secondary school. I have a box full of like cards, things and everything. But I guess I got to see a very insane sentimental side of me was when my dad passed away last year. And when he was very, very sick, we had this toy. Okay, so very weird story, but when my brother and I were like way younger, we gave him this lion. Like it's a small, very, very cute like lion that he would put on his table. And then my dad left to go overseas for like over a decade. So he had the lion with him. And when he came back, he brought it back with him. So me and my brother were like, whoa, like our relationship is very estranged lah. So my brother and I were like, like after all these years, our dad still kept that one random toy we gave him when we were kids. So it meant a lot to us. And when he was sick and in the hospital like every day, we brought that lion toy and we literally just put it in his hand because my dad was in a coma lah. So it was in his hand like throughout his entire time in the hospital lah. So this part was very unfair and irrational on my end, I admit. But when my dad just passed, like the day he passed away, and we went to the hospital lah, of course, and then we took the lion toy back. And when I came back to the house, like this straight right after, what just happened, and you come back home, and that lion toy, I asked my mom, where is it? Because I wanted to take it, I just wanted to hold it. All of us were like crying all day, it was insane. And then I found out that my mom accidentally dropped it in the sink. So she washed it. So she put it in the washing machine and she washed it. Like she washed the whole toy. And I lost it. Like I never in my life had such a like full-on outburst, like screaming, crying outburst. Like it was like a child. Like I was full-on like, are you kidding me? Like why would you do that? And I started like screaming, crying, and I locked my room door and cried my eyes out for like 30 minutes. And my brother was, obviously everybody just suffered a damn big loss. Right? My brother was in the middle of this like, what just happened? And then he had to like go ask my mom what happened, and he come ask me what happened, and he had to come to me and be like, okay, Preeti, it was an accident. Like he had to really sit me down and talk to me. And I was like, to me, I was just so sentimental like that. Like, why would you wash it? That's the last thing that he had with him. That kind of weird feeling lah. So that's when it hit me like, wow, I'm a lot. Like I am very practical and rational person, but when in that moment I was so irrational. I was like screaming. I was very bad. Yeah, and then when I thought about it, I was just like, in that moment it just felt like there was nothing else to keep, or there was nothing I could hold on to, and that was the only thing. So I know why I reacted like that, but now I'm like, correct lah. I'm definitely very, very, very sentimental. Like I will go mad for a lot of things.
But not only that lah. I mean, you go all the way out for your friends. Everything, even they are sad or even they are in problem.
Yeah.
I think you go all the way out to do something to make them happy, and do something good for them in return.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I know that.
I've never in my life
I know
heard
that. I noticed that very much. But I just said, I always ask myself, do your friends do that? Do your friends think about you? Do your friends, then I said, no.
I don't
always,
know, Mom.
I don't know. I said, well, I'm very happy my daughter thinks for others too.
I guess my mom's really the best like listening ear I have, because sometimes most times you really don't need
You
anyone
need to
to
talk to someone, open
Yeah.
up, then at least you feel, okay,
Yeah.
Or maybe somebody may have a good
Perspective,
suggestion, and you think,
Yeah.
this can be done. Okay, why not? We try.
Yeah, and I don't go to my
It's
mom
good.
to like solve my problems. I
No,
just
no,
go
it's
to her
not.
to be like,
Share.
I need to talk to you.
Talk to
Like we're
something,
finally going to
yeah.
sit down and have dinner, because maybe not. Obviously, we don't get to do that every day of the
Every
week.
day, yeah.
Maybe two, 3 times a week at most. And like, yeah, those moments are like I'm gonna update
Very
you
treasured.
about everything that happened in the last week or the last 2 weeks if I haven't seen you lah. Yeah, and my mom also would literally talk to me about like how she hangs out with her friends. She'll tell me the stuff that they went to do or like what's happening in her friends' lives. So it's the same. It's really the same kind of like relationship, I guess, or like we go to each other for the same thing, same reason. So that's nice because she's always been a friend. Yeah, and but yeah, I realized that I really share with my mom a lot, and she won't respond. Sometimes she won't respond in like, she won't say a lot, but I know she remembers everything, and I know she actually listens. Like, she's not just hearing. She's not just like trying to like appease me in that moment or like just patronize me a bit. She really listens to everything, and I trust her to the point where this might be too much info, but I trust her to the point where the first time I went on a date with my current boyfriend, my only boyfriend basically. So the first time I went on a date, and I knew it went really well. So I came home, and the next day I was like, by the way, yesterday I told you I went out for drinks with a friend, right? Yeah, it was a guy and it was a date. And I was like, then she was like, who's he? Who's this guy? And I was like, oh, let me show you. Then I show her. Then that was literally one day after the date, not knowing where this was going to go. So I'm actually really, I think about it, I'm like, wow, I never lies, yeah. Quite good. Yeah. So what else you want to say?
I'm happy.
Aw.
We share a lot of things,
Yeah.
Good times, bad times also.
Yeah.
That should be the way lah.
So that was a quick fire round of my mom and I hope you guys know way too much that you didn't ask for. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. So thanks, Mom, for being on this episode.
Welcome.
And I hope you had a lot of fun, because
Yes, I did.
this was a very great catch up that I didn't know I needed with my own mom. So thank you, everyone, for making this episode
Thank
happen.
you.
And yeah, thanks, Mom. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay,
Thank
can-
you, you guys.
Usually my mom would say, I say, I love you, Mom. And she'd be like, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Then I'd be like, thank you.
Then
I don't say this
welcome.
to be
Or
thanked.
sometimes I'll tell her, say, same to you.
Yeah, same to you. I'm like, Mom, just say love you, not that difficult.
Same.
Okay, thank you, Mom, for being on this episode of
You're welcome, my dear.
Try me, bitch.
And I'll see you guys on episode 17. Bye.
Bye.
You've just made it to the end of an episode of Chai Me Bitch. Wow, you listened to the whole thing, ah. You like me, then say lah. But if you liked it, make sure you're followed and subscribed so you know every time a new episode of Chai Me Bitch or any other Pretty Please video is out. Okay, bye-bye.